Today we will try to answer the question, is gaming a hobby or it is something else? When I think of a hobby like football, hiking, swimming, traveling, reading a book, going for a walk, playing chess or anything else, I think of something that gives you a lot of fun, which you really like to do, but if you have something more important or if you want to switch to something else, you can just put it away and start doing something else, no problem. But when we talk about video gaming, that also brings you tons of emotions, tons of excitement, but when the time comes to stop playing video games and to switch to your priorities, for some reason you feel a lot of struggle doing it. You just don't want to stop. You want to continue playing video games, and if you still make yourself stop, you begin to feel a lot of negative emotions, frustration, depression, anger. I used to play video games for 30 years. At first, when I was younger, when I had very few responsibilities, I never noticed it was a problem. I just played as much as I could. I made my homework at school during breaks between lessons, and it was enough for me to graduate from school. But already at that time, when I needed to prepare for my university exams, I felt that I lacked consistency in order to do it right and perform well. Yes, I managed to enter university, but there my real first struggle started. I started to fail my exams from time to time. I really struggled with long-term projects, because when I started playing video games and the time came when I had to stop, put it away, I just felt like I wanted to play more, and then I played more and a little bit more, and finally there was a deadline and I failed. With a lot of struggle, I graduated from my university and I applied for my very first job. And eventually I noticed that my friends, my companions advanced in their careers, and I moved very slowly. I didn't devote enough time for my personal development. I didn't want to build a relationship in my team. I didn't want to spend more time at work so that my superiors could see my dedication, and that combined did not allow me to grow in my career. And all that happened because all my free time was spent on video gaming. I also couldn't pursue my sportsmanship goals. I really like sports like football or practical shooting or boxing, but when it was time for me to apply some discipline, because when you do sports there are times when you just don't feel like going to train, and I had my computer near me, an easy way to get emotions, to relax, as I thought, and I chose video gaming again. And I felt that I really needed to do something about it. I tried to play less video games. I tried to quit video games, and I spent so many years struggling with it before I found working solutions how to quit video gaming. I suffered when I was playing video games. I suffered from the fact that I could not accomplish my goals in real life, and I suffered outside video games from not being able to play them as much as I want. I would like to warn anyone who is fond of gaming, who receives a lot of positive emotions from video gaming, a lot of excitement. Most likely gaming for you is like a lifetime contract, and the price of reducing it or quitting it will be very high. This price will consist of a lot of negative emotions, frustration, a lot of doubts, anxiety, sense of insecurity. The time when you will have to significantly reduce the time you spend on video gaming, or you will have to quit it, will inevitably come. Because when you are young, you still have, you often have very few responsibilities in life, and you don't have enough perspective, your ambitions are different. But when you become an adult, the number of your responsibilities will significantly grow, and your ambitions, your wishes will also change. You will want to accomplish things in real life. Success in real life is very dependent on the amounts of time you spend on your goals. And what gaming does, it deprives you that time. If you are really fond of gaming, you always feel the need to play video games. So when I look at video gaming from my 30 years of video gaming experience, I may definitely say that video gaming has some attributes of a hobby, but at the same time it has attributes of an addiction. So be very careful about it. Be warned that quitting video gaming, or even just reducing the time you devote on video gaming, will most likely demand a very high price. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.